What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. We are back for ranked duel sessions with Vernusylph Ishizu Traptrix. And this hand, this is basically banana split. Normal Mantis. Mantis getting Vesiculo. Mantis into Sarah. Set. Vesiculo. Get rid of Floodgate. Sarah. Setting Gravedigger. Flower Girl, discard Genlisi for Awakening Forests. Genlisi to revive, recover Floodgate, and setting Traptrix Triple Nightmare. Awakening Forest, discard Kelbeck, toss out Agido, revive him. Mill 10 from Agido, Kelbeck. Up against DDs, Doom King Armageddon, Dark Contract with the Yamimakai, Statue of the Wicked, Dark Contract with the Entities, Necro Slime, Dragon King Pendadragon, Dark Contract with the Swamp King, Monster Reborn, Dark Contract with the Gate, DD Orthros, and as for my mills, Raigeki, Mechanical Hound, Traptrix Atrax, Flower Bud, Coela Salat, Dianea, Breakout Trap Hole, Changing Seasons, Feather Duster, and other Changing Seasons. Together for Pinguicula, Detach the Vesiculo, getting Arachnocampa, special it out. Two together for Caleria, and Caleria revive Arachnocampa. Necro Slime, Grave Diggers, Trap Hole Triggers. Negate, Tay 2000, Reset Button. Cup of Ace, Changing Seasons just in case if I get cards in hand. Revive Flower Girl. And I was right on the money. Swirl Slime. Along with Vice King Requiem for Joan of Arc. Wait, what? If a monster's more than one owned by your opponent is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect outside of the damage step, +1 material. Oh! Seems pretty bananas. And Floodgate, Joan of Arc. Taking Swirl Slime, set 2, and DD player scoop. And this next matchup, this hand, it's definitely something. So set a back row, set a monster, and pass. Normal Mantis, getting Myrmilio. Mantis into Sarah. Duck, discard Myrmilio, getting Flower Girl. Revive Myrmilio. Kill the back row. Quaking Mirror Force. Good thing Myrmilio is there for the removal. Sarah, set Floodgate. Flower Girl, discard Bell. Get the Full Bloom. Revive Bell. Full Bloom activate. Sink 7 for Samurai Destroyer. Awakening Force, discard Kelbeck, toss out Agido, revive Mantis. Agido, Kelbeck, mill 10. And based off from those sleeves, shouldn't need to say any further about Ghost Tricks. So we're gonna cover the Ghost Trick cards, but the other cards milled off: Time Thief Hack, Anti-Raigeki in 2023? That's as if your opponent activates Raigeki, negate its effect, and if you do, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Insane. And then Terrors in the Hidden City. Your opponent cannot target face down defense within card effects. Monsters you control that were flipped face up while this card is face up gain 1500 attack and defense. If this card in its owner's spell trap zone gets killed by an opponent's card effect, target one monster in your graveyard, specially in face down defense. And as for the Ghost Tricks, mission of the deck focuses on setting themselves, as well as they cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick, which is a common thing with the exception of the XZ and the Link. So the level 1s, they all do something from the hand, while the level 2s are being spellcasters, and then the level 3s, they all do something upon being flipped. Same goes for Doll being flipped. And then the level 4, on the other hand, she actually does something upon normal summon or flip face up. And then their field spells involves cannot go after face downs in terms of attacking. And then the Ghost Trick traps, they all out here to disrupt your opponent's ways. So let's go over the Ghost Trick stuff. Ghost Trick Lantern, Ghost Trick Jack Frost. When it comes to being attacked, Lantern, if it's from a direct attack or when a Ghost Trick is being targeted for an attack, Lantern specials itself face down and negate the attack. Jack Frost, on the other hand, change that opponent's monster to face down defense as well as special to Jack Frost. Mary and Spectre, they both do something upon either battle damage or destruction. Upon destruction of a Ghost Trick monster, or from opponent's card, while Spectre happens to be in your hand, Spectre gets summoned face down and draw a card. While Mary here, upon taking battle damage, discard the Mary, special one, main deck Ghost Trick monster in face down defense. The level 2s. Ghost Trick Witch, she simply Book of Moon, your opponent's monster, which is target one face up, monster your opponent controls, put it to face down. Yukiona, upon being destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, change that monster that destroyed it to face down defense, and it cannot change its battle position. Nika Musume, there must be another Ghost Trick monster anywhere on the field in order for her effect to work, as in mirror matches included. The case is when a level 4 or higher monsters, more than one, is normal or special, change it to face down defense. Ghost Trick Doll. Upon being flipped, during the end phase, change as many face up monsters everywhere on the field face down, then special summon one Ghost Trick monster from your deck in face down defense whose level is less than or equal to the number of monsters flipped face down by this effect. Ghost Trick Fairy. Upon being flipped face up, target one Ghost Trick card, spell trap included. Reset button, but banish it whenever it leaves. Then change face up monsters your opponent controls to face down defense up to the number of set cards you control. Ghost Trick Jiangxi. Upon being flipped, based on the number of Ghost Trick monsters you control, that's the level that is less than or equal to that you search. Ghost Trick Stein. Upon inflicting battle damage to your opponent, it is the Stratos of Ghost Trick Spell Trap. Ghost Trick Skeleton. Upon being flipped, based on the number of Ghost Trick monsters you control, that's how many cards you get to mill from your opponent's deck to the banished pile face down. Ghost Trick Mummy. While this card is face up, you get to normal summon one Ghost Trick monster in addition to your normal summon set. So Mummy is your double summon of Ghost Tricks. Ghost Trick Yeti. Upon being flipped, target one Ghost Trick monster anywhere on the field. This turn, it cannot be killed by battle or card effects. Werewolf. Upon being flipped, based on the number of set cards everywhere on the field, your opponents included, that's how much burn damage it does by 100. Ghost Trick Siren. If this card is normal or flip face up, send the top two of your deck to graveyard. Then if either card was a Ghost Trick card, spell trap included, apply one of those. Stratos of Ghost Trick Spell Trap. Otherwise, change one effect monster your opponent controls to face down defense. So Book of Moon to the effect monsters. 4 spells and 7 traps. The 3 field spells, Mansion, Museum, as well as Parade. Monsters cannot attack face down defense, but can direct attack if they are all face downs, depends on the opposing player. In this one for Mansion, everything that isn't Ghost Tricks, all effect and battle damage are cut in half. Museum. At the end of the damage step, change any face down monster that did battle damage to a player. Museum, on the other hand, your opponent takes no damage. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, it is the Stratos of Ghost Trick card, spell trap included. And then Ghost Trick Shot. Special one Ghost Trick monster from your hand or graveyard, then change one face down Ghost Trick you control to face up attack position. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Ghost Trick XZ you control, plus 1 material from a Ghost Trick card from your graveyard to that. And then each effect of Shot once per turn. And to save some time and effort for the Ghost Trick cards, they can all turn themselves face up into face down defense. Ghost Trick Vanish. Reveal a Ghost Trick monster. This turn, Ghost Trick cards, spell trap included, and face down defense you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Ghost Trick Scare. Target any number of face down defense monsters you control, change them to face up defense. Count the number of Ghost Trick monsters amongst them, and if you do, change up to that many face up monsters your opponent controls to face down defense, minimum of 1. Ghost Trick Break. When exactly one face up Ghost Trick monster and nothing else gets killed by an opponent's card, effect, or battle and sent to the grave, target 2 Ghost Trick monsters in your graveyard with different names from the destroyed monster, special summon them, and face down defense. Ghost Trick Renovation. Target 1 Ghost Trick field spell in your field zone, return it to the hand, then activate 1 field spell from your hand or straight from the deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 Ghost Trick XZ you control, special summon from your extra deck one Ghost Trick XZ with a different name by using that target as material. So rank up or XZ change into a different Ghost Trick name. And then the XZ change on renovation is once per turn. Ghost Trick or Treat. If you control a Ghost Trick field spell or Ghost Trick link monster, which happens to be Festival, which we'll get into in a bit, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Your opponent can pay 2,000 life to make this card's effect. Set this card instead of sending it to the graveyard after activation. If they don't do it, for the rest of this turn, that face-up monster cannot attack, its effects are negated. Also, change it to face-down defense during the end phase. Hard once on Ghost Trick or Treat. Ghost Trick co-round. Once per turn during the battle phase, activate one of those. Target a Ghost Trick monster you control. Change that target to face down defense to face up. Or if you do, change one face down defense monster your opponent controls to face up attack position. Otherwise, target one face down defense monster you control, change it to face up attack, and if it happens to be a Ghost Trick monster that you flipped, change one face up monster your opponent controls to face down defense. Basically a little flip flop of sorts. Ghost Trick Knight. While a Ghost Trick monster is on the field, your opponent cannot flip summon. Yep, so Ghost Trick monster of any kind you control, your opponent cannot flip summon at all. And then when this card in your possession gets killed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, your opponent cannot declare attacks for the rest of this turn. Now, extra deck. Dullahan, Succubus, Alucard, Angel of Mischief, and Festival. Dullahan and Alucard, they both have recursion effects if they get sent to the graveyard. Doesn't matter how they get sent to the graveyard. Ghost Trick Dullahan, 200 attack for each Ghost Trick card you control, self included, once per turn on anyone's turn. Detach one, target one face-up monster anywhere on the field, cut the attack in half until the end of this turn. While Alucard here, your opponent cannot target Ghost Tricks or face-down defense monsters for attacks except Alucard itself. So if you have doubles, your opponent cannot attack at all. The detach effect is target one set card your opponent controls, set spell trap included, kill it. And then Succubus here, while you control another Ghost Trick monster, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Detach one on your turn, target one monster on the field anywhere with attack less than or equal to the combined attack of all Ghost Trick monsters on the field, kill it, and if you do, that monster card zone cannot be used as long as you control a Ghost Trick monster. Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. You can also XZ Shogun by using a Ghost Trick XZ, so Dullahan, Succubus, or Alucard, turn them into Angel of Mischief. When the number of materials on this card becomes 10, the game is automatically over and the Ghost Trick player wins. Once per turn, you can detach one. She is the Stratos of Ghost Trick spell traps. Once per turn, plus one material to Angel by absorbing one Ghost Trick card from your hand. Ghost Trick Festival. One non-link Ghost Trick monster. You can also use a face-down Ghost Trick monster you control as material to link summon this card. And people say you normally do not link summon, or it is an illegal maneuver to link summon while or by using face down monsters. So unless if your name is Ghostrix, it is basically a free pass. While a Ghostrix card is in a field zone, your Ghostrix monsters can direct attack. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, tribute this card, special a Ghostrix monster from your deck in face down defense. And it is hard once on Festival. And with that being said, that is everything for Ghostrix. Whoopsies! Almost forgot about Ghostrix Ghoul. So sorry about that. In this one for Ghostrix Ghoul, during your main phase 1 specifically, the turn you do this, no other monster can attack but the one that has the combined attack by using the original attack of Ghostrix. Now that's every single card covered up for Ghostrix. And as for the mills, Ghoul, Yukiona, Mummy, Jiangshi, Nikamusume, Vanish, and Scare. My mills, Changing Seasons, Dionea, Arachnocampa, Awakening Forest, Change Your Heart, Mechanical Hound, Feather Duster, Duck, Call By, and Break Off Trap Hole. Set. Samurai Destroyer over Doll. No Book of Eclipse at the end phase. Mantis for 15, Sarah for 8. And the Ghostrix player is scooped. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, I'd say it's weird. Dark Contract with the Gate. Gate getting Swirl Slime. Swirl Slime using Savant Newton for Genghis Khan on steroids. Griffin. Genghis Khan on steroids, attempt to revive. Ghost Bell keeping Genghis Khan on steroids in check. 2 together for the Epic of Gilgamesh. Complete the scale of Savant Newton. And go. DDD Divine Zero King Rage. Pendulum Shogun. Levels 1 through 9. So Griffin. Wait, why couldn't Griffin? Let's see. If this card is Pendulum Summon, you can discard 1 DD or Dark Contract. Oh, no cards in hand. That's not what I thought it was. Feather Duster. Dark Contract with errors. Followed by DD Reroll. Reroll saved Gate and errors, while everything else gets destroyed. Duck, discard Vera. For the Flower Girl, revive Vera. Vera, take Epic of Gilgamesh. Flower Girl and Dionea for Awakening Forest. Revive Dionea. Normal Awakening Forest. Double the attack of Vera. Exige Shoken into Pinguicula. Pinguicula. Getting Arachnocampa. Arachnocampa. And that's more than enough for a DD player to scoop. And that's without using Raigeki, by the way. This next matchup, looking at this hand, that is beyond weird. Okay, up against them cartoons. Toon table of contents for Kingdom. Bookmark for the page flip. Kingdom, aka Toon World. Page flip. Toon Red Eyes. Blue Eyes Toon. And Toon Ancient Gear. So Red Eyes Toon, Blue Eyes Toon, Ancient Gear Toon. And we ended up with Ancient Gear. And there's the Gemini Elf. And what on earth is this? Mist Body? Mist Body in 2023. What on earth is this? As an equip spell, the equipped monster cannot be killed by battle. Simple. So, board state. We need to get rid of this entire hand because Gemini Elf is going to hand rip us one by one. And then Toon Kingdom or Toon World is there. So that means if we try to destroy it, Bookmark is going to protect it. So can we even get out of this mess? I honestly do not know. So it all depends on the sixth card from the game state. Flower Girl. Let's see where this leads. Discard Flower Bud for the full bloom. Revive herself. Full bloom. Normal Arachnokempa. Exile Shoken into Pinguicula. Pinguicula, detach Arachnokempa. Get the Vesiculo. Set Pinguicula into Sarah. Vesiculo, get rid of Changing Seasons. Sarah, set Floodgate. To set to avoid Gemini Elf. Full bloom, banish Flower Bud for Vera. Link off the 3 for Traptrix Adipus. Adipus, target the Toon World, aka Toon Kingdom, to negate it. Now, here's the thing. Since Toon World, aka Toon Kingdom, is negated, its name of Toon World no longer applies. So as a result, Raigeki the field. Adipus for 28. Magic Reflector. Target one face-up spell card you control. Place one counter on it. If it would ever be destroyed, remove the counter instead. I think Adipus is going to be fine negating that card instead of destroying it. And a set monster. End phase Changing Seasons. Vera. Flower Girl. Return that monster to the hand, and Vera, revive Pinguicula. Pinguicula, Vera, Adipus, lethal. And last but not least for this matchup, looking at this hand, it's quite something. Set a monster, set a back row. Normal Myrmelio, getting Floodgate. Myrmelio into Sarah. There's the summon limit. And we've hit Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight. So, up against Red Eyes, of course. And we've been summon limit. So, 3 set and a pass. Gear Free the Red Eyes Iron Knight to attack. Gear Free attacks Sarah and pass. Top decks Dionea. Normal Dionea. Revive Myrmilio. Myrmilio. Kill off Summon Limit. 2 together for Pinguicula. Pinguicula. Getting Arachnocampa. Vesiculo. Sending Floodgate. Vesiculo into Sarah. Break off Trap Hole. Sarah. Pinguicula. +1 material. Sarah for Atrax. Sarah. Setting another Trap Hole. Arachnocampa to extend. And then Sarah, as well as Atrax, Arachnocampa on board with the Pinguicula. That would have been leading to Adipus Pinguicula with some of the extra chump change damage. So guys, that's going to do it for this matchup. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated, and we'll catch you guys next time.